Hi, welcome to Crafts with Marilyn. Once again I have my glue gun warming up and trying to get ready for this craft is going to be different because there's going to be two different sets of lights on this lamp once complete. There's going to be fans and all sorts of interesting elements. Maybe not all of them, but some are going to be included in this lamp. I've already decorated the can partially because it takes a bit of time to complete this part. What I've done is I have put some craft fabric around the can, and then I've glued the top of the bottle with plumber's glue so that it will screw on once complete with the blue lights inside. That much I have decided, that those blue lights are going to go inside the bottle and somehow to the back of the can. Around the bottle itself I plan to put these different lights as well. I think that they match well with the pretty fans. The fans are of the same color scheme as the lights. They are pink, blue, and purple. And then the blue lights combine nicely as well. And then I've got all sorts of pink and purple elements that I can add along the way, as well as some bluish elements and clear and even a few pearls in there. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to put it together yet, but it's going to be a fantastic lamp, and I hope you continue to watch to see how it's all going to come together. So let's get started. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to start with the can, and the important elements have been put on first because of the time that it takes to do this. But you can see what I've done. I've glued around some craft fabric that can be found at the dollar store. It really doesn't matter too much what type of fabric. It could be ribbon, it could be any kind of element that you want. This is just what I have decided to place for this. And it makes it easier to compose the craft because these two elements are put together first, so that when the time comes to put the entire lamp together, if you have these two things down. Now what I did to put this cap on is I put a little bit of plumber's glue in the center to hold it tight, and then around just a glue gun I used some silver glue gun accessory, but you don't have to. You just have to be careful about where the glue is going and try to make the effect pretty as possible. But I'm going to be adding more elements to this that's going to decorate it quite nicely. And I think the important thing is to just remember, you know, these types of sides as well, you know, decorate them, keep all your color coordinations together wherever they are. Or if you don't have a specific color coordination that you want to use, just try to distribute the design evenly so that it comprises nicely for the viewer. But this is just bare bones right now. There's nothing really too fancy on it quite yet, but it will get fancy as time progresses. So I may add a few of these rose elements combined with these pearl and diamond elements to the can. A few other things as well. So I'll get started with the edges, and move along as I process the design together. Okay, so I've started by putting a few simple elements onto the can. Just some pink roses around the connecting part, and the pearls and diamond gems I put around the top of the can and the bottom of the can. So this is just the starting point of the design of the bottom of the lamp. And keeping in mind when you're doing this that you're going to have a back to it, and this is what I mean, there's the seam that connects. So you want to keep that in mind when you're designing it. Where's the front and where's the back? So this is the front so far and what I'm looking at. And so what I've also done, because I'm not sure how it's going to turn out in the end as far as the design goes, but I want to keep all the elements freshly together. So I've put those roses around and those diamonds around like that for the can. I've saved a few of the roses, possibly for the top of the bottle once it's connected. May combine these stones as well, these plastic gems. And some more plastic gems as well, because they're going to reflect the blue light once I put the blue light inside the bottle itself. So taking your time with each element is very important when you're looking at these types of things, because you don't want to overdo it, but then at the same time you don't want to miss out on elements that could really make for a very impactful design. So just make sure that when you're designing that you keep those types of things in mind. And I'm going to continue. I think I'm going to continue with some blue stones in here, and then we'll see how this can is shaping up from there. Okay, so now what I have done so far is put various gems and elements on the base of what this lamp will be, and keeping in mind with all the colors, keeping the elements together in a way that makes sense. Okay, and this is the front of what the lamp will look like. And so you can get an idea, just a few of the gems for this design. It depends on your preference, obviously, but I thought that this was a nice combination to put together like this for this lamp. So I've got roses, purple, that look like pearls, and then some purple gems, blue gems, clear gems, and some nice kind of pearly roses, which are pink around. So it's going to look really good, because what I'm going to do next is take the bottle now, and it's going to be flipped upside down, screwed in, with the blue lights inside, combined with these elements here, these lights that are circular. So they're going to go around somehow the bottle, but before we even get to that part, I'm going to decorate the bottle first with a few of these larger gems on the top now, and they're clear and the bottle is clear. With the blue inside, it'll cast a very bright blue light, and then around will be these rounder lights as well. So it's going to look really nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to put too many sparkles though, maybe a few, just to finish it off, and then varnish the bottle also once it's decorated. Then once I've had it decorated to a certain point where I am satisfied with it. And I think I'll use mainly the clear elements to cast a good reflection of the plastic bottle, that it will shine and be really fun to look at once it's done. And then once those are on, the final element that will be placed is the fans. And the fans are going to go outwards, meaning that they're going to be glued in a manner that's going outward for the bottle like this. And they'll go all around. And then that's going to finish off the light beautifully. So I'm going to get started with the bottle now and decorate it a little. And then once that's complete, I will show how the lamp will come together step by step. Okay, so I have completed the decorative part of the top of the lamp. And there's still a few more steps to take. I would like to varnish this one because I've got a lot of sparkly elements here, and in order for those to adhere on and not move is to spray it with varnish, and that just holds all those elements together and also makes it stronger and finishes the piece off beautifully as well. It gets shinier and just finishes the piece effectively in this case. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to add a few of these sparkles, and just a few of them on the top, just to finish the top of the lamp off. These blue lights will go inside once all that is varnished and finished, and then I will glue the fans on an angle to the side of the bottle all the way around. Once that's done, then I will take these lights, and there's a gap here in the center where there won't be much going on. So this is where these lights are going to go around. And I think once I've done all that, that will make for a very spectacular lamp. Okay, so now what I've done at this point is I have completely varnished the bottle, and then put a few decorative elements in between where there was some blank space. I just found some butterfly gem ornamental stickers that I put entirely around the bottle itself. And then what I did was I combined these circular lights all the way around it, not having really a definite set pattern, but just following with the wires, gluing on carefully all the way around. So you can see what's happened here. And now what I'm going to do, because it's not complete, is I'm going to for the next step, take the blue lights here, and then I'm going to put them inside the bottle. And now that these have already been strung around, it makes this step that much more simple, because what will happen next is once these go on, both of these battery packs are going to glue to the back of the lamp. Then, once all that is complete, put the fans. So I didn't have any set pattern to put these circular lights on. I just wanted them to sort of just dangle there because once the fans are on, it's going to cast a very interesting effect in the end. So I'll go ahead with the next step, which is putting the blue lights inside the lamp and then gluing the fans. Okay, so now you can see how this lamp is starting to take shape now with the lights on, and you can see how the light will reflect up on the top. The blue light reflects, and it is just a beautiful effect that it's a cast. So just to show how I put the lights in and around, I use the glue gun for these ones, just putting them, eyeballing them, making sure that they are giving off a good effect, which they are. I'm satisfied with that. And so then I took the blue lights, put it inside the bottle one by one, and then once they were in, just fastened the battery packs to the back of the lamp. Remember what I said when I said there's a back and a front to the lamp. So those are used with, they are glued back with plumber's glue as well as the glue gun itself. You want to be careful when you're gluing the wires, especially with the glue gun. Try to just use enough so that it will adhere, but don't burn the wire itself. Just very lightly put some glue and then just press. That seems to work good for it. And the battery packs will not come loose here because the plumber's glue, once it's cured, will secure them well. So there's nothing that needs to be concerned with here. And they're on side by side, so they can be turned off and on as needed. So that's important as well when you're making these types of things, making sure that they're functional so that they can be used effectively. So next is putting the fans, and like I said, I'm just going to be putting them onto an angle and all around, 3 of them, and that will finish off the lamp. And then I think somewhere on the lamp I'll put these 2 dragonflies. They're really cute, so I don't know, just to finish it off. So I'll be back once the fans are glued on to the lamp. Okay, so here's the completed lamp with fans, circular lights, blue lights, and dragonflies. Okay, so now here it is, a completed lamp in a bit darker of a light now, but you can see the light it's casting, and between the blue and gold lights, it almost gives off a sunset effect. And then on the top you can see all the blue light that's casting. It would be perfect for a patio, if you can imagine a barbecue, and then this lamp as your centerpiece for your huge barbecue. And it would be perfect for that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hit subscribe to my channel as well. Check out all the lamps and other items I have for sale on eBay at Vintage Stuff 007.